I'm going to read you the Reuters. My favorite news channel is Reuters. I don't know if I'm not confessing anything political. I hope it's not. But I like to read Reuters, and the headline right now is US consumer prices post biggest rise in nearly 40 years. Inflation close to peaking. So what is your view of inflation? What's going on, and what should investors be thinking about?
Well, I took Econ 101 when I was in college, when I was about 19 years old. And chapter 1, page 1, day 1 was, if you print $6 trillion, you're going to have an inflationary environment. So I don't think there's anything outside the box that you have to be incredibly intelligent to have figured this out. Barry Sternlicht and Sam Zell, this is not like you need guys of this IQ to figure something like this out. So yes, clearly this was going to happen. We've printed an incredible amount of money. We are continuing to print money. We are still continuing to collect ERAP money. That's Emergency Rental Assistance Program, because people don't need to pay rent. The government feels, in some of these states, the government feels that they don't need to pay rent, and hardships aren't very difficult to prove. You don't need to be unemployed. We just had a call with our operations team in Colorado to discuss what they're doing in Colorado. And I asked them what the details are of the application. And as long as you meet a certain income test, a certain level of income, I think it's 80% AMI or 100% AMI, they'll give you free rent. So the government is continuing to print money. It's increasing the money supply. I think working class Americans are going to get a shot in the arm with this stuff, with the free rent and the stimulus. And then it's just going to trickle up. Unfortunately, people are just going to get decimated with this inflation. You've got 20% rent growth, you've got 7% CPI, and the 7% CPI probably doesn't really tell the whole story. So you can give raises of 5-6% a year. If somebody gets a 5% raise, they just took a 2% pay cut, because CPI is 7%. So if your salary goes up by 5, but all of your food, housing, travel costs go up by 7, that's not good news. So I don't know, man. It's a tough environment. You've got low unemployment, very, very high inflation. They're going to continue to see rent growth. How some of the deep blue states respond, how some of the deep blue cities respond, I don't know, because we know how they responded in the past, and it's non-favorable. So we'll see.